It's the Cable MTG Show.
Already got Flash locked in here. Probably just gonna jam that. That's the sort of game that would have tilted you to the moon. I mean, I'm a little bothered. What helps is this salad is fucking delicious. And I'm enjoying the cheese. And I was like really hungry, so. Life goes on. I loved that deck. I certainly thought it was a trophy deck, but there'll be others, right? I'm not even that high on Flash. But it is kind of fun when you get the turn 2 thing. Flashing Crab. Actually, let's take Vista. Well, I mean, we are going to be playing blue. Alright. The thing about Flash is that, like, flashing in a worm isn't unbeatable at a certain stage of the game. You can just get answered by a Parallax Wave or a Solitude or what have you, and things of that ilk. So it kind of has a timer on it. You kind of want to play tutors and stuff. Make sure you can pop it off quickly. Thinking about Shinobi. Thinking about Metamorph. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Garrett Relentless. Thanks for the 22 months there. Today's a good day for you. Passing the cheer along. Cheers, Garrett. Congrats on whatever the reason is. Should probably take that Metamorph. I haven't gotten enough Shinobi hits in this this cube season. I'm gonna take Once Upon a Time over Tamiyo. They can both help you like put the combo together. Once Upon a Time a little bit more mana efficient. Those free spells. If you use Flash to put in a clone, do you have to pay for the clone's cost or the creature it copies? That's a good question. I assume the clone's cost, but I don't actually know that. Well, maybe I'm wrong. It's entering as a copy of the creature. Yeah, you probably have to pay the other creature cost. So the opposite of what I just said. Actually, considering the cryptic, let's take the damn warp. Oh yeah, I just realized I took a Once Upon a Time with like no actual green cards. Fair enough. Am I taking Song Request? I certainly am. Do you choose what the copy is before resolving the Flash? Yeah, so the Metamorph, like, it's literally entering as the copy. It's not like a trigger or something. It just is that. For it to be on the battlefield as the other creature, it has to be that creature already. I'm actually gonna grab Prime Time. Some black tutors would pair well with a light black splash, demonic tutor or whatever. Vamp. Imperial Seal goes late. I like Imperial Seal with flash stuff. Oh my god, I hate this AI bullshit. When I'm like searching for a magic ruling, it's like the AI trying to parse magic magic mechanics and stuff and give you something. I'm gonna grab the Atraxa, I guess. Mana Crypt and Mox Diamond are both awesome. Mox Diamond especially with the Leopold. I think I would actually take the Diamond over the Crypt here. But Atraxa is a nice one to flash into play, huh? Pretty good one. Hey, Unholy Diver, I think it's $4.20. Let's jam it. Let's jam your song request. Diver says, good luck on the 365. Also, when I first heard this song, I was convinced they would be huge. Oh, yeah. I feel like they had like a moment. I'm with you though. I really liked this tune when I first heard it. Mystic Tutor is so good with Flash. I think I just take Frog though. Kind of want some reanimation effects now, huh? The Night's Whisper is tempting. I'm actually gonna grab Talisman We'll help with our fixing a little bit here. Some interesting cards going around kind of late, Minsk and Boo into Solitude. I'll grab Skydiver for the sideboard, I suppose. Is Italia a fine flash target? Yeah, it super is. Shelf Isle seems awesome here, huh? A lot of big chonkers to cheat in. Well, Show and Tell. I think Show and Tell in an Archon's fucking awesome. That attracts a win sometimes. Fetchable duel, yeah, right? Maybe our Triland. Maybe a couple duels. Think about Halfling versus Noble. Halfling could make Leovold uncounterable. I'm gonna grab Noble, though. Help fix a little bit. Well, this is a Swamp Forest. Flooded Strain can grab it. I think we got the Twister. I really want the Verdant. Verdant helps our mana out a lot. But we do have a Leovold here, right? Probably want the Twister. Underground Sea. I guess there's Fnatic and Necromancy here, so maybe I'll wheel one of them. I do want like a reanimation spell though. Flashing an Atraxa, then finding the reanimation spell to reanimate the Atraxa is so good. But we have two blue fucking fetches. There's a Triumph. I think I prefer the sea. The Flooded Strain can already get green. Just get the good dual land. And yeah, there's Trop. Just like that, we've got a good mana base. Maybe enough to cut the Triumph even. Awesome. It's another draw 7 for Leovold shenanigans. That's not bad. We don't have a ton of creatures to sack. But maybe that's a reason to like run like a Safekeeper or something. You want to try them with Surveil? Yeah, that'd be good. What about an OG duel with Surveil, I kind of like the Death Red, actually. We're in both of its colors. We have a few fetches. Sacks to Natural Order. I might actually be able to cut this Pendant Prism now. Give him the Snow subtype. Oh, that's a good idea. That would balance it, right? So the Surveil is a buff, but then, like, there's a lot of hate for Snowlands out there. So I'll probably balance it out. Exhume, perfect, huh? Perfect. Terrible Snapcaster deck. I think I need like one more green critter to sang. This Natural is actually looking kind of good now. I'll cut Harvester to the sideboard. Fucking interesting. There's the Ent, there's the Ignoble Hierarch, there's Mind Twist. One cool thing is the Ent takes up a land slot. I think that Hierarch is like something I actively want though. I'll play that maybe over the Safekeeper. How do you feel about Torsten? That's another good flash card in Natural Order. I was originally planning on grabbing the Metamorphosis. The chat was jizzing themselves over the Mind Twist. We got some boomers in the crowd. We got some olds watching. Nerf the cube until Mind Twist is good again. Mind Twist is good. It's just not like a must pick, must play anymore. Gab, the last time I talked to Gab about Cube, he was saying that like Ocelot Pride was better than Power and shit. I don't think he's gonna back y'all up on the old cards. They've been the Archon. It's like the best one of these to show and tell into play, but it's the worst one to flash into play. We only have one reanimation effect. And it's not a hit for natural order, right? Like everything else is. Kind of dig this. Gab knows ball. He loved Mind Twist. Yeah, but notice that you're using the past tense there. Lucid memes. Even in your argument, you're already accepting my framing. Hey, iPod Odd, thanks to the sub, thanks for 20 months. Behold, my monthly message where I am not wrong about Magic the Gathering. Well done, iPod Odd. Most correct indeed. I like that the Endotha Triumph lets us hardcast Traxon, Torsten. That shit comes up more often than you expect. Alright, so before we do our counts, how much green do we need? Enough for the turn 1. Eight's plenty, I think. And we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. Yeah, Endotha is not an untap for the dorks, so that's pretty good. And then black is a light splash, but we still want like 6 min, right? We got 1, 2, 3 with the talisman, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Could cut the talisman. We have some expensive cards though. And then blue here, I think, is also at 8 minimum. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. Oh, we get an extra land. We'll throw another forest in. Them untapped dorks. Them dorks. Throw this deck in the overlay. We're gonna, once upon a time, find a mana dork. And then turn 2 Leovold, turn 3 Twister. Well, okay. Looks like we're not doing that. Guide, Pride, and a Johnny are so freaking good. They really are, yeah. Happy day 4, finally getting to catch some 365 live. Hell yeah, Analog. If people are really interested, we could rough out a top 15. I've put a little bit of thought into my top 15 recently, but I haven't gone that deep. Like maybe whenever I'm done with this deck. Late at night when my brain's all soggy. You want to map up a frog? I see a better play. Awesome. The most devastating card ever for them there would have been Solitude, right? Solitude would have exiled my frog, gone to the graveyard, and then the Exhume would have brought it back to then exile the Atraxa. So I was like, sitting here like, please don't have anything. Please just fucking die. Please do not. They showed me Skydiver targets, right? I'm trying to remember what their board was. They get losted. The LSV top 50. When is that from, though? September 24th, so last year. That's a ways. 7 months, yeah. Pre-Frog, pre a lot of new cards. Still cool to look at, but I know my changes change a lot just based on, even if like not that many new cards have come out to impact the cube, they still change things around, and that still like makes some archetypes better than others and stuff. you've heard me move Turtle up and down frequently last year. Turtle, so I was like really high on Turtle. It felt like every time I played it, my opponent just died. And my artifact decks have not won like at all this season. I've just been getting shit on. And I've had Turtle lose a lot. I've had like everything lose a lot. Kept getting impaired in the deck. Not even just that. Like that happened for like a day or two, but letting them untap means that you could get browned by Containment Priest here. It also means you might get to eat a Lion Sash mid-combat, which I kind of dig, because we've got a little bit of graveyard things. Could have been better. His list is decent, but you think Lyris is too high? I agree that his list is I would say quite good. I've seen some like atrocious lists. I love Sneak Attack. I don't think it should be that high. It just like doesn't win that much for me. Although I will draft it aggressively. I just think that like Pyrogoyf and Gut, all those like lower red cards end up actually winning more games in my games, right? Part of that is like preference. It's hard to like say like the Lyris is too high, because if he's like found a Lyris deck that he's consistently winning with, then like who are you to be like, yeah, your Lyris is too high? Like no, right? He's way down on Lyris now. Sure, yeah. Yes, like I said, stuff shifts around. I think his white rating is really good with Swords and then Parallax Wave and then Solitude. I actually think so. Palace Jailer used to be like up there in contention for the #1 slot, but I actually think I have it below like Ocelot Pride and such now. Oh, this is gonna just murder me, huh? I'm feeling very not alive. Why aren't I trading with that Bob? What am I doing? Deathrite too important. Yeah, why didn't I trade? Maybe I was supposed to show and tell in the Questing Beast after seeing their hand. Fourth is still fucked up, yeah. It's still up there for me. I really want Subtlety. I'll play the Harvester over the Warp. I just like, don't really have the blue count for Subtlety as much as I want it. Alright, let's play this one a little better. Well, the Archon should have come in, Aggro matchup. Archon should have come in, because show and telling it is very, very good. Yeah, I remember I was doing a green-black deck, and I just like, it was looking very medium. And I decided to splash a fourth when I saw it, and fourth was the only red or white card in the deck. And I ended up trophying, and I ended up only winning games off of fourth. Absolutely unreasonable. Just really hoping to find something to flash in. Some pretty good prospects in the deck. Opponent's deck looks pretty gassy. The Retrofitter makes more sense now. Yeah, you got me. Do I think fourth is too strong for the current vintage cube? Nah. There's other cards that are like very close, like Broadside, Bowmaster. I was gonna slam Primetime this turn, but this seems better. Not actually very good. Maybe I should have slammed Primetime. So I could kill that now. Wondering if that's better than killing a Johnny Hum. I think it is. You do not. Broadside and Bowmaster are both very splashable Lucid memes. They both only take a single color, and they both absolutely swing games, whether you drop them on turn 2 or drop them late. You are wrong. I have splashed for both many a time. Man, if they did not have this monster of a board out, that'd be so cool here. Because I could Leovold, and then, I mean, I get to untap off the Spiral, huh? No, let's do both. Let's fucking do both. Oh, I didn't float. I didn't float. I'm such a casual. I needed to tap the extra mana before putting the Spiral on the stack. If I had that extra mana, then I could sack this tracker to natural order, and then show and tell in the Harvester. If I played a land this turn, that's a good question. I did. I fetched. That's right. Shit. Well, I can flash in the Harvester. That's not the worst. I can still do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and natural order. Get Atraxa past the turn. Philia will blink out Atraxa, so I actually want to flash on their turn. Playing like you out here? Yeah, fair enough. How's Cutter been? Cutter's been really impressive. And then I Leopold trade here. Take 2. Could be 3 damage with the Retrofitter activation, but I end up trying to get the Atraxa back. I guess to attack them back. I go back up to 10. I get Questing Beast. I get Frog, you know? So they don't have like a burn spell or something like specifically there. We're in good shape. I'm going to bring in Skydiver. That seems good against what they're doing. Yeah, I could have played that end game a little tighter, but I'm glad I brought in the Harvester. That was pretty important. I'm going to cut Probe. Don't think we need to pay 2 life for no reason. Oh, and I was going to bring in Archon. Right. Just because it's like one of the best things to show and tell in. I'll cut Primetime for that. I was thinking Primetime might be like not the worst card to flash in to just like ramp, but without the Time Walk and stuff in there, less good, less necessary. So the Harvester is a turn 2 removal spell. I don't know how excited that makes me to keep the hand though, right? Their deck's pretty good. I don't think like just kill your thing on turn 2s is that strong. Our colors are all here. Hey, Remy LeBeau thinks the Sob thinks the 78 months. Hell yeah. Yeah, a little bit better with the Surveil Land. I think I'm gonna send it back. We got like flash stuff and show and tell stuff, and that's like what we want, right? Same thing, same reason. How many casting cost over 4 green creatures can we hit? There's a few in the deck. We got Atraxa, Torsten, and Worm. I guess I'll keep these 5. I really don't love it. Just getting to rest immediately. Fair enough. Maybe Tracker could draw me out of this. At least that makes some of my deck live, The Urza Saga is a little troubling with the Goblin Shaman here. At least they're only getting 1 activation in. Yeah, token's gonna grow real fast. Got me. We do have some draw 7s in here. That could even things up. Not loving my odds. I think I should have played the Forest. I held it because of Frog, but Time Spiral is so mana hungry if I do draw it. That's one of my better draws here. So like, not in a great spot. Lane just answer it with Ophelia, but at least it's not attacking me. It was like the best thing for them to copy with Reflection there. Just relieved a little bit of pressure. This is a game 3. We had a mold of 5, and they dressed us. It wasn't a mold of 4, right? Oh, that's going to be winning, isn't it? Oh, Reflection says non-legendary, so it doesn't flip a Johnny by itself. Oh, but that cat'll sack at end of turn, sure. Bolt kills me, but like Bolt was already killing me, right? It would just let them flip the Johnny and deal 6 damage to my face, so no reason to jump there. Maybe I'm just supposed to serve with the Skydiver too. Oh, Exalted. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to discard the flash anyway. Herpity a derpity. Let's see if that fucking matters, huh? Could really matter if I drew like Archon off of this, right? And then flashing it in and exhuming it is so much better than binning it and exhuming it. I don't think Leovold matters. Leovold could matter. So if the Philia targets one of my creatures, the Leovold would give me a draw. And then Flash could have been like a live card for the opponent's turn. Feel a little silly for missing my own Exalted. Yeah, that's game. The Emperor Bones can exile Flicker Wisp. Oh, she went up. Hey, DB Chals. He's at 64 months there. Oh, that's cute. Doing Flicker Wisp and a Johnny. Yeah, I don't. There's nothing I can draw off Leovold here. I'm just gonna scoop it. That was a cool win. We would have had Flash Torsten. That would have been kind of cool. The thing is, the Flicker Wisp just kills you, though, because they exile the Skydiver, and it would be a 3-1 with haste. We're at 3 over here. Hell yeah, Cody. Once more around the sun, another 365. Why not? I'm actually going to grab Shelldock Isle here. The Tracker would be nice. Tracker would be nice with stuff, but I think the hits in this deck for Shelldock are really good. Yeah, I'm going to grab Time's Peril again. Trying to redeem myself for my mistapping last match. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Will Ross, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 48 months there. The 4 years. Yeah, I was hoping the Once Upon a Time would actually find this Noble, and then I could just turn to the Worm. Hope that fucking wins. It probably wouldn't, but you never know. What did chat do to deserve a 365? Chat crushed my sub goal. I was telling the story about how my original 365 was something that I had set a sub goal for. And somebody asked, okay, well, what would it take to do another one? And I gave them a number that I thought was possible, but also like ambitious and worth committing to a year of streaming. And that was 2,500 subscribers. We're currently at 2,857 subscribers. I thought 2,500 was like borderline, like pie in the sky, like probably not going to get there. And now there's like an outside chance that we break 3K this month. That's pretty wild. Feels pretty good. Oh, World Spine Worm, you're back. It's a long time no see. And I lack the double green for this questing beast because I foolishly traded off my Lotus Cobra. The starting point was 1,200 subs. I had broken 3K before, but it had been a long time. It was like 2019. Or I'm sorry, I'd broken 2K before, not 3K. Misspoke there. It's very just straight up Mercs Shelldock Isle, right? Yeah, I'll pay 2. I'd feel worse about this show and tell getting answered by the Teferi if, like, Probe hadn't eaten no more lies and they hadn't just thrown away a lose focus. They still have more cards than me, of course, but this isn't going that badly. It was like 1,500 subs together, comic. And I thanked everybody. I always thank everybody. And congratulate the sub winners. I'm actually going to hold on to this forest in case we draw a Tireless Tracker. So that's why I took Thursday off, and then the 365 started last Friday. But the Thursday day off was mostly to give my voice a rest. Hey, Cantillion 238, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 4 months there. Cheers. How many subs until 2,900? 41. That was the entertaining part, me reading 1,500 subs names. It was 1,500. We know the numbers. At the end of the night, we had over 2,700 subs, and we started with 1,200. Oh, shit. Tim's a turn. Cracking us. Skyrocketing past the 2,900 number. We're up to 2,907 subscribers. Hot diggity. Thank you, Tim. And a hearty congratulations to Stream Daddy Gaming, Kepabalin. Congrats to Kuru, Proxemics, Wavebent, Velas Modi, Mike Devo, Nobody Picks a Bulbsar, Brad Cody, Scoot90, Tucker Crowell, Attila the Hung, Terminator Toaster, Dev Clocks, Extreme Flat, Canyon Minotaur, Tabs the Tiger, Rosie Hoser, Dutchman543, Low Vibe 75, Orlord Dream, The Lethal D, Zenaria. Congrats to Merkleton. Congrats to Me is OG. Big congrats to Henry the Eighth, Lord Chompy Bits, Jiggity Justin, X Frigadaire, Subradix, Brick Road DX, T Joda Live, Commandant. Congrats to Norpy Norp, D Lewis 161, Kefler Bane, Florigmid, Untiltity, Derek Horn, Mass Mackle, Sparrows, Whistler 73, Bugford, Snopesy, Noel Kleins, Blackflow, Thiago 2K10 MTG, 13-9, congrats to Stream Lurker always, and finally, a huge thank you to Cami C22. And thanks, Tim. Huge fucking cheers. That's a big ass sub donation. Thanks for all the streams. You're very welcome. Hell yeah. Attila the Hung is indeed a goated name. Incredible. So I'm just going to grab 2 fetches, and I think that'll let us get under our own Shelldock Isle here, right? Let's set the stop on upkeep. I think I only have 2 more islands to fetch out, so I'm going to crack on upkeep. Nice to see Primetime invoking concession. Haven't seen that in a bit. Hey, Atreyu, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 49 months. Atreyu says, good luck on the 365, man. Thanks for everything. You're very welcome. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for sharing your Twitch Prime. How many to 3K? We currently have 2,909 subscribers. So that would be 91. My partner is going to be cooking like crazy for all the streams. You want to see every meal she brings me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we cook for each other a lot. She works during the day, and so I'll cook lunch. And then she covers the nighttime meal while I'm streaming. Much easier for us to, like, eat well. Order less fast food, that sort of thing. It kind of fucking rules. Both working from home and stuff. Hey, Winged Yeti, thanks for the 41 months there. 365. 365! Is she also work from home? Yeah. Yep. I was like, what the fuck does WLFH mean? Important to have a healthy division of labor. Yeah. I cook a little bit more. I empty the garbage more. She, like, takes the garbage out on the garbage day. She does a few more dishes. I do a bit more yard work. We don't get under each other's skin and stuff. Holy shit. I'm prattling on about division of labor. And Marriott MTG has just gifted a whopping 91 subscriptions. It says now that we have 3,002 subscribers. I don't know if I can beat a Containment Priest. That was like part of my attack. It's like, they could just have the Flash Tutu here, but like, I don't think I can beat that card anyway. Huge thank you, Marriott. That's just a huge ass fucking gift. No other way about it. Very generous, very much appreciated. Huge congratulations to this guy, our Chris. Koi, FF True North, Luca the Threshold, Nucleus Warroth, Spectral Rex, Jace's Daddy, Joe What Up It's Bashing, Duffy DJN MTG, JBar 823, Coda Coco, Tron the Last Troll, Pandit Butter, Bison 1111, Bubba Buckethead, 406 Lol, Load Toad, congrats to Agni Kai, to Hippie Boy, to Miclarius, to Degree Steve, Big Money Grip 88, Flubenheim, congrats to FG Hammer, Oozy Slimy, Fish Face, Exhale, Turbo Monkey, Nezaru Gaming, Old Man Drose, Thiago Twee, Frixian Toaster, Steve Ooh, Marriott MTG, thank you for gifting a sub to Rico149, congrats to Miris Cowslayer, Sean's Miss, Do.Dev, Lilul, The Llama Shaman, Xcleb, Stackathon, congrats to Tartaria 369, congrats to Swan Daddy, D Tardif, Fearsmith, Lord of Ham, Qatar, Kadak Parasite, congrats to Twerking Zubat, Troncos, Last Rider 216, Volkstyle, Simolimo, Never Knows Best, King Pison, God Be Like You, brother, First Worst, Will 00813, Burning Piggy, ZRS1, Lucid Memes, Best Community on Twitch, congrats to Bromley, Bad News Buzzard, Bunta 1992, Odin the Pug, Patron State of G Walking, Stiggly Bagels 589, Proto 116, Frick, Billabong Bronco, congrats to Myth Metamorph 8, Kurtieva, Chunks, Blondon 70, Matthew Cox, Prep Brooks 4, Hobo was Hot Gun, Bob Thelama, Raymond, Richest Lion, Litigus Llama, multiple llamas so close. Congrats to Freedom Cobra, Sitting Mountain, Webjack, MK Lupin 49, JPSN 54, Grim Love, Mikhair, Hippofant, and finally, congratulations to Jan Janssen. Thank you, Marriott MTG. We just cracked 3,000 subs. Holy shit. Oh my. I was so convinced that I had peaked. I was so certain. And yeah, this is it. Hot a diggity. I've been a part of your life for over 10 years. Glad I'm still here doing this. You watch me more than Netflix? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to bring in this Harvester so I can actually answer the Containment Priest. 4,000 subs, only 998 away. I don't mean to be negative, but I do not see that happening. And from there, you're almost 10K. 1 million subs, let's go! No. Oh, this is not what I was hoping for with this Once Upon a Time, huh? Could y'all tell? Could y'all tell this is not what I was looking for? Well, we did scry 5 to that island, so that's helpful. God, if I ripped an untapped source for this fucking show and tell prime time. Path? Oh, it's swords. Damn. I'm gonna be upset with myself if I rip Exhume. It's not correct to bin the prime time because I'm only a land away from show and tell, but my god, Alright, come on, deck. Come on, deck. Oh. Alright, now surely this will resolve. And then the prime time will be good. They just put a land into play, so this is way better than that already. Ooh, we can grab Shelldock. Shelldock and Indathatriome. I kind of dig that. This was not an inspiring Shelldock Isle. I guess I'll throw Natural Order under there. So there's a couple of reasons to make this attack. One is you actually have a bolt or whatever, but I think that what they actually have is balance. Balance seems like a card they'd have in their deck. Or maybe they have nothing. I win! Yay! Whew. Oh, man. I'm still a little lightheaded. I had a lot of subs today. Today's sub count